Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your tarot reading. We are going to explore all the positive energies coming your way, the good news coming your way, the positive manifestations that are about to unfold. And this will be happening in the 30 days that follow this reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, the messages contained within are for the next 30 days that follow. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you guys. What positive things are coming your way? Oh, look at this. We've got healing. Candle flame, burn this hour. Bring me to your healing power. Nice, Scorpio. So there's healing coming in. And now each and every one of you are seeking healing in a different area of your life, right? Some of you may be wanting some financial healing. Some of you may be wanting relationship healing. Some of you may desire healing of past traumas. Maybe some of you, this is like a physical healing or a healing to your life overall in general. You are all striving for a different form of healing, right? And that's what Spirit wants to talk about, is saying there's a lot of healing coming into your life in one area, or for some of you it's multiple areas, and that is the catalyst that brings forth like this big wave of positive energy, like you feel you have a breath of fresh air. Oh, Scorpio, this is good. Let's pull a rune and go a little deeper. Oh, look at that. You got the sun. That's also a symbol of healing. So you have that healing energy times 2. And, 29 is, numerology that goes down to an 11, right? So 9, 10, 11. It's an 11 with the sun and with healing. This is so positive, Scorpio. And I feel this is a long time coming for some of you. And also with the sun, there's some truth that's going to be revealed. There's some shifting of perception that's going to take place for you. And overall, a much happier feeling of existence. And this begins, within the 30 days of you watching this reading. But I feel it expands so much further than just 30 days. This healing is really like opening up a path, a new path for you, Scorpio. And again, this healing could be in the family, in a relationship, financially, physically, spiritually, in many areas of your life. But it's coming in. That's the energy that you're moving into. So let's pull some more cards. Oh wow, you got the sunflower. So the sun energy is a big theme in this reading, with the mountain. And oh wow, look at that. You got the moon. So you got the sun and the moon going on, Scorpio. Okay, so the mountain, that's where we need the healing. That's what Spirit's talking about. This mountain that exists in your life, like physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. There's just this like immovable energy, or perceived immovable energy, that has left you feeling quite restricted. And with the moon, that's like perception being distorted, not having all the details, not having all the facts just yet, much more to be revealed. And that's what you've been dealing with. Like, that's the energy that you've been in. And so the way the landscape looks right now in this moment as you watch this reading, it is going to change, and drastically change over time. But within the next 30 days, you're going to see evidence of this. You're going to see movement of this in your life. And also with the moon, that's talking about wherever the healing is needed, it has impacted you deeply in the emotional body. Some of you, this is sadness. Some of you like anguish, really worrying, anxiety, over analyzing, feeling very confused, just feeling kind of low about things or feeling low energy. And that's why the sunflower and the sun are both coming out, because that's where a big shift is taking place for you, is this energy of the moon, your emotions, where we kind of felt dark or uncertain, unhopeful. That's all changing, and this mountain, this perceived obstacle, is going to just magically like fall away. And it's not magically, but as you know, you receive this healing and your perception shifts, the landscape starts to change, and what was like perceived as a hindrance or what you felt was holding you back, that is moving out of the experience. The restriction, the challenge, the sadness, the pain, the healing's coming in to that space with the sun and the sunflower. This is positive energy, and it's like there's nothing that you cannot achieve, and whatever has been holding you down or holding you back, you're going to overcome it like 100%. So let's pull another card. Well, okay. We have perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. So you feel this healing has kind of been a long time coming. You've been asking, you've been waiting, you've been patient. Fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies to achieve your goals. So there is energies around you that are helping guide you, that are the light in the darkness. And even though at times you feel very alone, there's a part of your soul that recognizes these energies that are around you, and that's what keeps you going, even when you don't want to, even when you are fearing the worst. There's these energies around you that are going to keep pushing you forward, because they see what you can't see over this mountain, which is all this beautiful healing energy, the sun, truth, blessing, happiness. Felix fictitious, a power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Yes, see, things are going to get good, Scorpio. Next is little luxuries, generates luxurious surroundings and experiences. These are blessings. See, this extends far beyond just the next 30 days. It's like the shifting of energy begins in these next 30 days, and it's building the foundation of so much more to come. You got the sun again. Look at that. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. It's time for you to be out in the spotlight. It's time for you to be recognized, and also that healing. So you really got the sun, and even though that's the sunflower, that's the sun. Like, you got the sun times 3, and now you got fire, and the sun is fire. The element of fire heralds new life and positive transformation. Look at that, Scorpio. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. A lot's going to change. You're coming out of the night into the day. Like, think of like where it's at certain parts of the year. Is it like Antarctica, where there's like 6 months of day and then 6 months of night? And that's what I see. It's like you've been in that 6 months of day, or I'm sorry, 6 months of night, and now you're going into that period of like 6 months of daylight, where it's positive, it's healing, you're certain, you're grounded, you're self-assured, you're confident, energy's flowing much easier for you, things are working out better for you. Let's pull a Summit Tarot. I don't know why, but I feel like I said that wrong. Is it half the year it's like 3 months of straight sunlight and then 3 months of straight darkness, and then the other 6 months it's like both? Maybe that's what it is. But that message of that, the parts of the world where it is like that, different seasons bring full sunlight or full darkness. And it's like you were in the season of darkness, and that's like you're coming out of that. All right. We have the Three of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Wands is from one world to the next. So you are definitely coming out of that like period of night. Seven of Wands and King of Swords. I do see that healing happening for some of you, like between you and another person with this King of Swords. All right, Four of Cups. Yeah, you're over it. You're ready for things to just work or for you to move on. Here's the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is very positive, Scorpio. You are over it. You're like, I'm done. I need this healing. I need this blessing. I need the sun to shine again. Finally with this Three of Pentacles, the energies are now falling into place. And with that Three of Pentacles, I feel that that's talking about the next 90 days from the day that you view this reading, like the next 3 months that follow, where all of this energy is really coming into play. And it starts, but there's a progression to it. Like it continues to grow and expand in beautiful ways. And as far as like healing with somebody, I do see that where you guys are finally going to be on the same page with two kings coming out, because the King of Water, the King of Cups is water energy. And so that represents you being a water sign. And then we have this other masculine energy represented by air. So that's where, whether you are male or female, I see you guys being on the same page, like finally being able to meet in the middle and communicate. And where there was chaos and conflict and defensive energy, it's now restored back into a place of balance through the Four of Wands. And this King of Swords is showing as, being a bit of a selfish energy, kind of like selfish, greedy. And if there's not selfish, greedy, it's like really closed off, or a bit ego driven, and they've had some time to think about things, and their energy is softened and changed a bit, and they're ready to heal with you. And maybe you never thought that would happen or that would be, but there's definitely positive energy around healing with a friend, a family member, or even a romance. Financially, job-wise is also indicated with this Three of Pentacles. You have the Four of Cups. So this is where you're just over it. Like you've been doing everything you can do the best you can, and you just feel as though your situation is not improving. And this is a message from Spirit that all of that's about to change for you. And some of you, with the Four of Wands, this could be like a new home or maybe even a new job for you guys, okay? But don't worry, you're like coming to the end of this journey, this long road, this period of night. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Emperor that flipped over. Part of this period of night, of darkness, has been attached to a soul lesson you've been working on, and it's coming to an end. And it's attached to like fire energy, and you do have a lot of fire energy. So it's a deep lesson of the soul that you've been working on as you've been in the quote-unquote darkness, right? And you're done with that, and it's time for your consciousness, your emotional body, your mind, like all of you, your spirit, to expand into that evolution that you've received through this journey of this spiritual lesson, you know, walking through the darkness. So you got the sun in the rune, in the oracle cards, and in, you know, the reading cards right here. So that's a lot of positive. And then we got the 3. Yeah, so the next 3 months are filled with blessings, Scorpio, beyond just like this healing coming through in this reading. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Things are going to work out better than you imagine, okay? Here, it's like we're a little bit restricted in our mind, in our thought of the possibility of the potential based on the history of things and the current evidence that surrounds you. But there is like a bit of a twist of fate here, the unexpected. You're going to move this mountain out of your way. And the only reason why it's been a mountain is because you've been on a journey in the darkness. And once the sun comes out, you easily see your path around the mountain or through the mountain. And that's also synchronistic to the expansion of your consciousness, your heart, and your soul from the evolution that you've received through the experiences that you have been through on this journey of, you know, the night of the darkness. And you're completing that and then embarking on a brand new path, especially in the emotional department. What really got you down, what was perceived as a mountain before you, even if it was just emotional, you're able to finally overcome that and move into much more stability. And for you, you feel this has been a long time coming, and you felt like your hands were tied, but you're not going to feel that way anymore. You're finally going to feel like where things were tight, you have some options now. You have a different perception of what you can achieve, what you can accomplish, what can happen for you specifically, Scorpios. So even though this was intended for the next 30 days, this truly for you guys is over the next 3 months. This deep healing is taking place for all of you emotionally in some capacity, as well as in some other area of your life where you really need healing the most. And this healing brings forth the blessings in many different ways, in many different forms. And it's a continuation of energy that grows and expands over the next 3 months. It's beautiful. Like that's why it felt like such a breath of fresh air. Like you're finally in the sunlight again, and it feels so good. And the old is washing away. It's like the changing of seasons, going from the winter into the spring. So let's pull one final card for you guys. Oh my gosh, look at that healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. And all those things being healed will then reflect into the external world and bring forth physical blessings and manifestation. So it's all about the healing to your heart as well as other areas of your life, Scorpio. So those are the positive energies that are coming towards you. And remember, it goes deeper than just the healing. The healing is the first step, which really opens up this new path for all these blessings to come in. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.